When the New York Riptide moved to Ottawa, they were hoping for a new change of pace, a new flavor, and a whole lot more wins. Well, they started off on the right foot here tonight. He's Pat Gregoire, I'm Teddy Jenner, and it was an 11-5 victory for the Ottawa Black Bears over their provincial rivals, the Toronto Rock. And one of the big stories of this game, Pat, was their big off-season acquisition in Zach Higgins.
Boy, he was simply superb in between the pipes. I mean, the Ottawa offense in front of him, or the defense in front of him, pretty sharp. But when they broke down on top of the crease, it was Higgins time and time again, making unbelievable saves. And he's not one of these goaltenders that just sit in their crease, play really great angles, and allow the ball to come to him. He attacks, he pounces. He's the one who's jumping out there making acrobatic saves. He's so flexible, so nimble in between the pipes. And really, when he made those big stops, it allowed the defense to start playing more confident. It allowed the offense to play a little fast, a little more fierce. And when your goaltender is making big saves, not only can you win a lot of wins, you can also possibly win some championships.
After the game, Zach spoke with our Ashley Dock.
Well, your Ottawa debut ended pretty well for you. I'm not sure if you know your record against Toronto heading into this one was 1-10, but you would never have known from that performance. What was it about the team in front of you and the way that you were focused and prepared that allowed for something like this to happen tonight?
I think it came when we got to training camp. We were really prepared and we were getting ready for this game right from the start, and I think it showed tonight.
When you have a defense in front of you that's communicating, that's having all their assignments in check, does it make your life easier? Because that was pretty acrobatic.
Yeah, 100%. Like the defense, they were on fire tonight. They were getting the shots that we wanted all night. Made my life a little easier, so I got to give respect to them.
You played for a handful of teams throughout your career. What's going on here in Ottawa with the Black Bears? Is there something special these fans can be excited about?
I'm super excited to be here. This is really awesome. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight. It was an incredible atmosphere, so thanks so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
41 saves for Zach Higgins in his Black Bear debut, and it was a phenomenal performance for an entire 60 minutes. Now, one of their other key acquisitions, Pat, was Jacob Dunbar, who only played a handful of games for the San Diego Seals last year, but he looked like a seasoned veteran here tonight.
When you talk about this Ottawa Black Bears team, a lot of focus, a lot of tension goes with Jeff T. For good reason, one of the best players on the planet. But that then opens up and frees up space for other players to contribute. And Dunbar was one of those guys. Great goals, beautiful, hard work, effort plays. That's the thing. He finishes with 6 points, but he also leads not just his team, the entire game in loose balls. Those hard hustle plays to get extended possessions allows his offense to get another possession, get more chances, and get more looks. And boy, did they not cash in on a lot of them.
It wasn't the performance the Toronto Rock were hoping for to start the season, but it didn't help that they have a lot of bodies on the injured list. When they came into this game, Shawn Rogers, Brad Creed, T.D. Erlin, all out of the lineup and placed on the IR. They need those guys back in the lineup to have some success. And maybe now even more worrying, the fact that they got Latrell Harris back was huge, but late in that fourth quarter, he went down with an injury, and we're not sure what the prognosis is.
It didn't look great at all. Latrell Harris was just a buzzsaw all over the floor. Making plays like this, throws Stevens to the turf, but look, watch, he goes up and gingerly walks off the floor. We see him. He's really disappointing here. Talking to Sawyer, and Toronto's trainer comes over, shakes his head. That does not look good. Didn't play the rest of the game. We don't know if it's precautionary to not allow it, because you saw it. Those key players on defense, they can't afford to lose another key cornerstone player. Let's be honest, Teddy, that defense was not the Toronto Rock defense that we are used to seeing. Not having Creed, not having Rogers, not having the face-off specialist in Erlin was a big reason why they looked so disjointed. It could get really ugly if Harris is out long-term.
Tonight was the first of 16 All-Canadian matchups on TSN. Next week, we got another big one for you as Calgary will take on Halifax. For all of us, enjoy the night, and we'll talk to you next time.